5-minute long exposures in broad daylight. That's what I'm currently pulling right now using a 15-stop solid neutral density filter that I just picked up a couple weeks ago. Really cool, really excited to be able to do super long exposures in broad daylight. Something that's always fascinated me with landscape photography is showing the passing of time. And with this filter, I can do that. It's partly cloudy, midday, it's like 3:30 in the afternoon right now. But to be able to pull a 5-minute exposure or even longer in broad daylight, I think is pretty cool. So I've come out with the camera, with the 15-stop filter. We're gonna wander around this park. We're gonna see what kind of compositions, what types of energy and emotion we can pull out of just everyday places using long exposures in this 15-stop filter. Let's get into this. Now, I'm sure some of you might be asking yourselves, what's the point of a 5-minute exposure in broad daylight? It's a valid question. As you progress through photography or become more attuned with your creative self, if you want to word it that way, you begin to become more intentional with your choices in the field, from shutter speed to aperture, depth of field, all of it, even focal length, tripod height, position, composition, you name it, right? But the thing is that using solid neutral density filters, now you have full control over all of it. You can control your depth of field if you want to shoot wide open at 1.8, 1.4, 1.2. You can do that even in broad daylight. Or in my case, I'm taking much longer exposures than I otherwise would be able to, using a 15-stop solid neutral density filter to show the passing of time, to bring movement and energy and drama into my images on an otherwise partly cloudy blue sky day that might be just kind of regular and ordinary at any other time. Now to do this, I'm using a set of NiSi solid neutral density filters. I'm not sponsored, I did not get these for free, I paid for these with my own money. All the filters used in this video, I bought. I received nothing for free. So this is just my honest to goodness first interpretation, first try with the 15 stop. I did buy a full set. We'll go over solid neutral density filters in a future video and how I use these. But the 15 stop is one that I've wanted for a really long time to do exactly what I'm doing right now. These long exposure daytime images. Because when you have these nice broken clouds like this, sunny day, middle of the afternoon, you can do some really cool stuff if you can find the right subjects for it. This shot that I just took here, pretty excited. There's this nice little leading line that kind of comes out into this big open meadow. I'll show you guys here in a second. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I think this kind of stuff is really exciting. I think it's fun. I think the thing that I enjoy the most about this type of photography is not only are you working with the light, but you're working with movement and energy. And to do that, you're really leaning into minimalism, simplification, and just taking the elements of the grand landscape and really breaking it down into the sum of its parts and thinking about what's going to work best with movement and energy. And it's just a different way to approach landscape photography. This being my first time using a 15 stop in the field, I'm enjoying it. I think this is pretty cool. I'm going to move around here a little bit more. I'm hopeful to find maybe a lone tree or something that I can single out that really shows off what kind of creative possibilities are out there using this type of filter, but so far I think we've done all right. I'm pretty happy with the pictures we've gotten, but I'm hopeful for that one shot that really stands out. I walked all the way around the park, did not find a single lone tree or anything that I could really single out of the grander landscape. But as I was coming back, I saw this oak tree and it just absolutely stopped me in my tracks. The way the light is hitting the side of this tree, the way the clouds are moving in the background, I think it's a perfect subject for use with the 15 stop. And I'm really excited to see how this comes out. I'll post the shot here. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite image was of the set and just what you think. Do you think a 15 stop solid neutral density filter is something you would use in landscape photography? My final verdict, I think it's pretty cool. I really like that I can take an ordinary place and transform it into something greater through creativity, through expression, through intention. Really cool stuff. I'll do a full video on ND filters and how I use them in the future, but in the meantime, let me know what your favorite shot was. Thank you for being here and supporting the channel. Like, subscribe, do all that great stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.